Okay, so yes, Jayalakshmi, yes, very nice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good evening to all. Today, another important question that we have to completed all the single slit, double slit, front of our direction, double slit is over. Okay. Okay, the almost last essay in Fraunhofer. Okay, so what is the grating? So does anybody knows that? Did you hear this word, grating word? Did you hear anyone use the chart box? Did you hear before grating terminology? So multiple slide. Anybody did multiple slits? Very nice. Multiple slits. Right? So we have very nice. We completed single slit. We completed double slit of Fraunhofer. Now we are moving into the n slits, multiple, more than two. Right? So that's what we're going to discuss today, and which is very, very interesting. So simply you can think about it, like many slits, not one, so many. We're just placing the many slits, right? And what is actually, tell me, let me clearly just read it. Diffraction, grating. This is the method, one method of getting the Fraunhofer diffraction. What diffraction? One method of getting the Fraunhofer diffraction, okay, is an arrangement of equivalent to a large number of parallel slits of equal width, separated from one another by equal opaque spaces. Wow, wonderful. So let me see, these are the bullet points that you have to remember. The diffraction grating can be obtained from the arrangement of large of parallel slits which are having the equal width, which are separated from one another by equal. So what do you understand from here? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, should be 4, and they should have the equal space too. Okay, so I think now you should have get idea. Okay, simply grade diffraction of Fraunhofer is simply arranging the n slits parallelly with a equal width, and they are also separated by a equal opaque spaces. What is the opaque meaning? Anybody knows that? Please raise your hand, and you can also use the chart box. Opaque. What is the meaning of opaque? What is the meaning of opaque? Please use it. Opaque. We can't see through that. Very good. Pooja. Great. Yes, it's good. Pooja, it's good. Opaque object where in which actually light cannot pass through it. Opaque object is object in which light cannot pass through it. Transparent object is the one where you can see the light. Opaque is the one where you cannot see the light because it's completely blocked. Very nice. So, so basically when you keep the slit, what happened on it? It should be like this. This is the arrangement actually. You know, if you can observe here. So here, this is the opaque place. This is the opaque place. And these are the, N1 and 2 and 3, etc. So what is the meaning of here of equal means if you say this is the A is equal to all A should be same. If you say this is the B should also be same. Okay, I hope it's clear. Is it clear? I want to see Pooja, Jayalakshmi, is it clear? Just use the chart box. Yes, simply say yes, yes, yes. Second point. First point is over. Moving into the second point. Very nice. You can't. Right. Second point. Did you understand or you're not saying yes? Right? You have to. If you don't understand, then can you repeat again, sir, please? So it is made by ruling large number of fine equidistant and parallel lines on a optically plane glass plate with a diamond point. Yes. So second point of diffraction is a very important long answer. So diffraction grating, this kind of diffraction grating is arrangement of equivalent to a large number of parallel slits of equal width, and also they are also separated by equal opaque spaces, and it is made by the ruling large number of fine equidistant and parallel lines of optically plane glass plate with a diamond point. So they use the, what kind of they use it? They use the optically plane glass plate, and having the diamond point. Okay, we're gonna see the picture in the next slide. This is over. This is also over. You guys need to join with your name. I don't want to see Realme water. I don't know. I can remove from the group. I can remove. You have to keep your name. Don't change your name for the class. Change who joined without name, please join. Please change. Just click on it. There is a name option will come. You can change it. The ruling scatter. The ruling is a kind of like a stick which scatter the light or effectively opaque, while the unruled poles transmit act like a slit. So whatever you keep the rulings, which actually scatter the light, and also that also whatever rule you keep it there, which also act like a completely opaque object. Okay, so use, if they ask 4 marks, this is enough. You don't need to go for the next. 4 marks is enough. When there is a need to separate light, when there is a need to separate light of different wavelength with a high resolution, then the diffraction grating is most often tool of choice. Did anyone get this clarity? I didn't get it actually before you. So when we use the grating, tell me, when is there any, what are the application? When there is a need of separate of light, like, you guys know that white light, how many colors there are? 7 colors. If you would like to separate the colors from a white with a high resolution, grating is the often tool to use it. I mean, suppose I don't know what is the wavelength of the blue, violet, and this grating can easily separate them. So 4 marks question, this is enough. First you write the definition and you tell the what is the opaque and what is the slit, and how it scatter that light, because when you keep the scatter, the white light scatter into different colors, right? Dispersion. So that is enough. And there you are writing the usage, because whenever you want to separate the color, grating is the very important experiment to do that. Okay, is it clear, Pooja? Yes. So you can also use few more things. How can we? You can clearly see here. Actually, you can clearly see here. In the CD there are various colors. You can see, right? How the diffraction grating is a immensely useful tool. It's chala useful avutundi for the separation of the spectral line associated with the atomic transition. Wow, very important part. Competitive exams. This tool, first thing, can be used to separate the colors with using the grating experiment. Second application, uses. Sometimes they can ask only 4 marks question. What are the uses of grating by diffraction by grating? First point, to separate the colors. Second point, it is an immensely useful tool to separate the spectral line which are associated with the atomic. అంటే ఒక ఆటంలో ఎలక్ట్రాన్లు మనకు ఉంటాయి కదా, అవి ట్రాన్సిషన్ జరిగినప్పుడు you have the spectrum. You have the spectrum up and down. You have the H nu proton will emit, right? So in this kind of transition, you'll get the spectral line like this. Some you can see kind of like this. So to see these, okay, to see this, we basically use the grating. Okay, is it clear? Means to separate the spectral lines from the which are associated to the atom. Who is Realme? There is a name called Realme. I can see that. Can anyone tell that? Who is that? Realme? There is a change your name. I told you, right? You have to change or exit and join back. I don't want to see the different names. Right, this point also over. Another third one is sometimes that this diffraction grating also be called super prism. Very nice. This is which diffraction type is called super prism? Grating. Okay. This diffraction grating, what do you call it? Is super prism. What is that? Super prism. Okay, the diffraction grating is immensely useful tool for the separation of spectral line associated with atomic transitions. What we call it? There is another name of this is super prism. The condition for maximum intensity is the same as that for the double slit. So maximum minimum condition is same beta. The condition for maximum intensity is same as that of double slit or multiple slit, but with a large number of slit, the intensity maximum is very sharp, narrow, providing high resolution for spectroscopic application. Okay, so the conditions are same beta. The conditions are, you can lift and tell. Conditions are same. So you can also see this. You can also see here the tracks of compact CD. What do you call it, CD? Compact disc. Act as a diffraction grating, producing separation of color. Very nice. This. So now all of you got the uses, right? Uses. How many uses are there? Kind of 4 to 5. So first one is to separate the colors. Second one is we can also separate the spectral lines from the atom, whatever the spectral lines comes from the atom. Third one is this is also called super prism, because prism also give the 7 colors. We can all there is the condition for maximum and minimum intensity is same for like a double slit and multiple slit, but the difference only you have the high intensity. Intensity maximum is very sharp and narrow. You have to remember these 2 points. What are the differences between the double slit and single slit? Here you can have the intensity maximum is very sharp, narrow, providing ఈ 3 points మనకి important. ఇవి ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తుంటే we use them spectroscopic application. So very important beta. Okay. So I mean another one is compact disc to see the all colors. Any doubts from my dear students? Any doubts from this slide? Gautami, no. Pooja, Jayalakshmi.
Sir, clear.
Okay. Yeah, use the chart box. Yes, very good. Jayalakshmi, no. So no sir, no doubt at all. 4 marks question వస్తే 100% గ్రేడింగ్ గురించి రాసేస్తారు కదా. నో డౌట్ గ్రేడింగ్ గురించి రాసేస్తారు, యూసేజెస్ కూడా రాస్తారు. నాకు తెలిసి బ్రెయిన్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోవాలి ముందు, క్లియర్ ఒకటే కాదు. ఇప్పుడు గ్రేటింగ్ గురించి యూ షుడ్ కీప్ ఇన్ మైండ్, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్లిట్ ఎక్కువ ఉండాలా, అవి ఈక్వల్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ కావాలంటే ఈక్వల్ విడ్త్ ఉంటుంది, ఈక్వల్ ఒపేక్ స్పేసెస్ ఉంటాయి, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్లేస్ ద ruler which can scatter the light, and whatever it comes it's equal, due to that you have effective opaque between the slits. Usage already we discussed it. So now this is the experiment. Long answer question you have to write everything. Long answer question you have to write it everything better, but short you just need to use the description about that and importance, that's enough. But if this is going for the long answer. So coming to the, I can see only 12 members. I don't know, but it's fine for me. So this is the experimental setup. This is the experimental setup. So what is this? Tell me. I think hope you all can draw first. You have to draw. This is the screen, and P is the point where you are collecting the intensity, and AB is the AB glass plate where you are keeping the S1, S2, S3, S4, so on. S1 comma, S2 comma, S3 comma, so Sn. And you can also see the, yes, you can also see the distance E plus D from slit నుంచి slit కి ఎంత అవుతుంది. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి what is the distance? Tell me. E plus D. E is the slit width, D is the this one, whatever the space is there. Okay, so let AB be the section of plane transmission grating. So AB is the kind of glass you are keeping all holes. That's it. Simple grating is. Grating is nothing but very simple. You take the glass of any glass, just make it holes and keep the light in front, in front of that. You keep the source. Light will go like this and fall on the all the slits. Let E is the width of each slit. Okokka slit E. And D is the width of the opaque. So this one is actually E. The space between the slits is D. Okay. Between the slit. E plus D is also called, what do you call it? It's important points. Competitive exam. What is the grating? What is the grating element? Which is actually E plus D. E plus D is the, we call it as a grating element. They'll ask actually problem also. They'll give the E value 1 millimeter, D value let's say 100 millimeters or 10 centimeters. What is the grating element? What is the grating element? So you should write it 101 millimeters or 10.1. What is that? Centimeters. So this is called grating element. Very nice. So over. The points in two consecutive slits separated by the distance is grating element. The point two consecutive slits separated by the distance E plus D are called corresponding points also. There is another name, corresponding point. So let a parallel beam of monochromatic light of a single wavelength lambda be incident on the normally on the grating plate. So here you have the light is coming like this from a source and falls on completely on the grating setup. Any doubt beta from this slide? Can anyone point out on the chart box? Diagram, you should draw that. These are the O, S1, S, no doubt. Gautami, no doubt. So keep in the brain, no doubt means you are keeping the brain. Oh, this is the setup, sir. Okay. Okay, S1, S2 are the slits which are separated by the D, and the width of the S1, S2 are the E. Grating element is E plus D. You know, you can also call corresponding points. And now basically we are allowing the monochromatic light with a lambda incident normally on the grating. Wow, nice guys, really great scientists, very nice. Okay, now, whoa, 15 members. I didn't even see that. Okay, great. Take a Naveen, anyone can take the picture. Just send me. That's okay. Because I have to keep in mind the first day again. In the
Sir, I'm Mamta.
Mamta.
Now, sir, మీరు రిమూవ్ చేశారు కదా సార్, నన్ను మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ చేయరా?
Join చేస్తాను definitely Mamta. I'll join you. Is there anyone there? Request anyone? Mamta, I can join you. No problem. Then others?
Sir, inko unnaruga sir.
Yeah, but today I just send the link in the group, other groups. Tomorrow onwards I don't send again. So today, first day, I just want to remind them because tomorrow onwards strictly who are going to attend class again. So please keep the request for me. Mamata, just send me message. Whoever want to join optics class, I will strictly, like 35 members are there. I just want 35 members to attend my, that's enough. If I make them expert in 35 members, I'm very happy. If you are really passionate, other guys who want to attend my classes, please keep request. I'll try to keep it. How much you are seriousness? If you have a seriousness, chala passion undi sir, then regular attend avute definitely allow chestanu. Comment cheyadamu, seriousness lekunda, I don't want like that. Na students andaru kuda oka 5 years tarvata I want to see them like a big level.
నా మొబైల్ లో బ్యాలెన్స్ లేకుండే సార్, అందుకే నేను
అమతా నాకు తెలుసు మీకు ఎవరు someone actually communicated me అంటే నీ మెసేజ్ ని పాస్ చేశారు. బట్ స్టిల్ నాకు కండిషన్స్ ఏంటంటే అందరికి ఈక్వల్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి కాబట్టి I just gave the equal importance. I just removed it from the group. Okay, no, don't worry, but YouTube classes elaga unnai, you can go through it. Okay,
ఓకే సార్.
right, thank you Mamata. Yeah, according to Huygens principle మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, all point in each slit, according to Huygens itself, what is the meaning of Huygens? ఆయన ఏం చేసిందంటే ప్రతి పాయింట్ on the wave act like a source అంటాడు. మళ్ళీ every point you put on the wave, which again generate the secondary wavelets. That is what the principle of Huygens actually. So according to that principle, definitely you have the diffraction and you have interference, right? Because more than one slit always, we have also seen that in a double slit, both conditions, interference and diffraction, right? So when you have a more than two also, it's become n slits. So definitely you have the diffraction condition and interference, because they interfere, right Nana? Ikkada nunchi vachina wave, they definitely interfere and have the interference. Since spreading of light is also called diffraction, so both are possible in this. So according to his principle, Huygens, the great scientist principle, all points in each slit, అంటే ఒక్కొక్క స్లిట్ దగ్గర కూడా ఎన్నో పాయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి, send out secondary wavelets అంటే చెప్పాను in all directions. According to Fraunhofer diffraction, at a single slit, the wavelets from all points in a slit diffracted with an angle theta are equivalent to the single wave amplitude. This ఇది మనం సింగిల్ స్లిట్ నుంచి కండిషన్ వచ్చింది బేట. We have the A, did you remember? I think most of you remember sin alpha phi alpha. This is what we got a condition of amplitude, or R, I think we also indicated R, where alpha is equal to pi by lambda E sin theta. This is what we got it from the single slit. Which slit beta? Single slit. This is a condition for single slit. I don't know whether you are attended, but this condition we already got it. So if you don't know, just please go through my YouTube class. Definitely you will get to know single slit and double slit. So now this is over. I mean, we have already completed. According to Fraunhofer, this is the condition we got it for single slit. But now how many slits are there beta? N. How many? N number of slits in a grating. The diffracted rays from all slits are equivalent to n parallel rays on each from the middle point S1, S2, S3, all Sn. Okay, now compulsory bits in the competitive exam. I have seen when I also attempted a competitive exam for a central university, I got 6th rank all India level. So when I attempted, I still remember this question for grating question. I still remember this question. What is the condition for amplitude in case of grating? In case of single slit, everybody remember. In case of double slit also we remember. But n slits grating, they did not mention the grating actually, but they mentioned n slits. I did not focus that much when I was in that BSc. I mean, n slit, they mention always grating, but they did not focus this n slit. So I did not get that time, but at the last minute of completion exam, I went back to that question, attempted that. I still remember that. So because of that, I definitely would have get a better rank. 6th rank means I would have, if I did mistake that, I would have get maybe 20 seats only. So throughout India, how many seats are there? Only 20 seats. I wouldn't get the position there. Okay, if I wouldn't get that rank, I wouldn't go America. I wouldn't do all the jobs. That's one question makes your life change. One question. Remember that. We don't know which question make your life turn, but every point is important. Okay. So n slits, if you have the n slits, then what is the amplitude condition? What is the amplitude condition? We can clearly see that. We can clearly see that this is a single slit and this is a double slit. What was the change? Tell me, Nana. Just they kept it a beta and just they multiplied with the n. They just multiplied with n. Condition is same. R is equal to sine alpha by alpha sine. Is there any big change? I didn't remember. If not, beta. So this is the condition for. I think there would be some change. Maybe you can. I'll just go back to this double slit. The condition for interference also, it's important. So beta alpha we already know. This is also important. What is the value of alpha? What is the value of beta? These two are important, beta. Keep in mind what is alpha. Keep in mind what is beta. Just simple change. Because here E is the slit width. Here you have the E plus D. ఎందుకు 2 slits ఉన్నాయి కదా బేటా. ఒక స్లిట్ ఉంటే E ఉంటుంది. 2 slits ఉంటే ఇది D అవుతుంది. So E plus D. So E plus D sin theta. What was the difference? Tell me. Everything is same. Just because of the 2 slits, we added this, right? Element, grating element. We call it as a grating element. Just now we discussed in the previous slide. Correspond grating element. Any doubts, Nana, in this slide?
No, sir.
Anta brain like helpoyinda? Is it? Did you keep everything in your memory card? No. Still, you need some kind of force to keep in the brain. Or maybe you need to attempt again. You need to go through again to keep in the brain. Some people actually in the class, there is 1% of the students. There is 1% of the students are there. They don't study anymore. They just attend class. That's it. Those are called gifted children, gifted students, right? There are some students, they need one time, just they have to go through it. Again, they'll keep in the brain. There are some students, even if they go 10 times also, they cannot keep. So we cannot change them. So you have to decide which category. I cannot comment, right? Very nice. So ఎలా చదవాల క్వశ్చన్స్ సార్ మనం 3 essay questions కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారు కదా. My suggestion is keep one slit, keep double slit, keep n slits and write the points. So ఏ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చినా అటెంప్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. పెద్ద డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఉండవు కాబట్టి you just take a paper or maybe whatever, write in a differences type, so that అన్ని చదవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. కంపారిజన్ చదువుకుంటే you can attempt any question. Okay, that's my suggestion. So manaku what we got it, anyway we got this beta, we got it, come on, why it's not rest. Okay, so just now we got this R value. Previous slide we got R value, right? So R value nunchi manaki I kavalante em cheyala, it's I equal to R square beta. This is also important to keep in brain. Intensity of flight always directly proportional to the R square. See Nana, it's so great they did experiment. అంటే మనకు అర్థం చేసుకోనికనే ఇట్లా ఉంది. Really passionate, right? When you are doing in the lab experiments as a scientist, as a PhD student, as a master student, you get a lot of excitement changing the width. We just mentioned E plus D, right? But you can also think in different way. Sir, I don't want to keep E same, I'll keep D same. Or sir, I'll keep E same but D different. What happened? Sir, no sir, I'll keep E plus D same, but again alternately I'll change it to E plus D, is kind of E1 plus D1, E2 plus D2. What happened? It is going to be, can anyone tell that what happened? Complex beta. అంటే గ్రేటింగ్ వస్తుంది, మనకు డైఫ్రాక్షన్ వస్తుంది, బట్ వీ డోంట్ నో యాక్చువల్లీ. We cannot analyze it. It's going to be very tough. But still, there is a chance, right, to discover something. So that's what research. Okay, known to unknown, right? You whatever you know, you just implement unknown things. You just need to discover the unknown things. అందరు అలానే చేస్తాం బెట ల్యాబ్లో కూర్చొని. వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ డూయింగ్ పిహెచ్డి ఆల్సో ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ లైక్ 24/7, స్లీపింగ్ దే యూనో, మొత్తం టీ కాఫీలు అన్ని తెప్పించుకోవడం, ఆడికి అక్కడే ఉండడం. సమ్ టైమ్స్ సడన్లీ గెట్ సమ్ ఐడియా, ఓ ఐ వాంట్ టు మిక్స్ దీస్ టూ కెమికల్స్. I just want to add this liquid crystal with something else, carbon nanotube, I may get something else. So that's what అంటే రీసెర్చ్ లో ఉన్న మజా అది. The great the satisfaction you get that. So right, so intensity we just need to square it, I proportional to r square. So I just square whatever we got the previous slide. We got it this nana sin alpha by alpha, okay, sin n beta by sin beta. When I square it, it's going to square, 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 square. This is what we have. This factor can give the diffraction pattern, same like a double slit JSM. And this factor can give the interference, సేమ్ లైక్ ఏ డైఫ్రాక్షన్ అండ్ టూ స్లిట్స్. మనము టూ స్లిట్స్ ఏవైతే చేసామో సేమ్ బెట. ఓకే, ద ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఈస్ డైఫ్రాక్షన్. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద డైఫ్రాక్షన్ ప్యాటర్న్, in the question I'll ask, which phenomenon, or we can able to see equal width of the fringes, in which or maybe the following phenomena can be seen, like, or I have a suppose I can give the I can change little bit question, in which property of light the fringe width or the fringe width is same, or the width between the fringes are same. Or another question, in which physical property, in which property of light the width gradually decreasing. This is an important question competitive exam. చెప్పండి, ఎవరు చెప్తారు? అంటే ఒక్క ఫినామినలో మనం ఇప్పుడు డైఫ్రాక్షన్ నేర్చుకున్నాము, ఇంటర్ఫరెన్స్ నేర్చుకున్నాము. దిస్ టూ ఆర్ ద మెయిన్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ద లైట్. వన్ మోర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ నెక్స్ట్ యూనిట్, పోలరైజేషన్. ఒక దాంట్లో ఈక్వల్ విడ్త్ వస్తాయి. ఏది? ద విడ్త్, ఫ్రింజ్ విడ్త్ ఉన్నాయి కదా బెట. ఇప్పుడు మనకు ఇలా కరెక్ట్ గా ఫ్రింజెస్ వస్తేనేమో వాట్ వి కాల్ ఇట్, టెల్ మీ, కెన్ ఎనీవన్ టెల్ దట్ దిస్ అండ్ what phenomenon we call it, or can anyone tell this, what is this and what is this? Left side one, right side one, tell me. Left, important question. Left side central maximum, and I'm not asking that's a central maximum. What is the phenomenon is going on? Diffraction or interference?
left interference sir.
Left interference or right interference? చూడు, మనం ఏమన్నాం, ఇంటర్ఫరెన్స్ అంటే ఈక్వల్ విడ్త్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఫ్రింజ్ విడ్త్.
అవును సార్, రైట్ ఇంటర్ఫియరెన్స్.
రైట్ ఇంటర్ఫియరెన్స్, లెఫ్ట్ డైఫ్రాక్షన్. మనం చెప్పేది అంతా డైఫ్రాక్షన్ గురించి. ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ చూసాం కదా, వి జస్ట్ completed that. Remember this, it's a very important. Okay, so diffraction అనేది intensity gradually decreases, whereas interference the intensity distributed equally. Is it clear for all of you? Did not understand the question, Pooja? Yes, Pooja. Which of the property of light ante ikkada nenu adigede I am not talking about, I am talking about three actually: polarization, diffraction, interference. ఈ మూడిట్లలో ఒకదానిలో ఫ్రింజ్ విడ్త్ సేమ్ ఉంటుంది, అంటే ఇంటెన్సిటీ షుడ్ బి డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటెడ్ ఈక్వల్లీ. అంటే సేమ్, డార్క్ ఫ్రింజ్ మస్ట్ బి సేమ్ or bright fringe must be same. That is interference. Whereas here you have a central maximum, then you have decreases like this. This is called diffraction. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody? Any doubt? So condition for maximum, same as I mentioned in the double slit also, E plus D sin theta. This is for condition for maximum. You should remember that. Just you have to n lambda, n is equal to 0, 1, 2. Condition for minimum. Minimum you should multiply with n. You should multiply with n into E plus D sin theta plus or minus lambda. So keep in mind these two are different than the double slit. Here you don't have the n. Here maximum case you don't have the n. In minimum case you have the n, where m takes all integral values of 0. M values, here m values are actually what? M is equal to 0 comma capital N comma 2n comma etc. అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్లిట్స్ లాగా వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాం ఇక్కడ, అంటే 2n ఎట్లా లాగా, because the values of m makes sin beta equal to 0 కాబట్టి, which gives the principal maximum. So when this is going to be sin beta m, if this is so, if I is equal to maximum only, you should check it in completely the 0 అవ్వద్దు. 0 అవుతే మళ్ళీ మినిమం అయిపోతుంది. ఇంటెన్సిటీ maximum అయితే we have to you should keep in mind all this while, what is the beta, what is the alpha. Okay, keep in this two conditions. This is for maximum, this is for minimum. But here small m, here n and is a m, both are not same. Here you are writing n lambda, m lambda. N can take these values. This is also important question for competitive exams. I still remember this. Conditions, both condition. In case of grating, what are the conditions for maximum and minimum intensity? E plus D sin theta equal plus or minus n lambda, n into E plus D sin theta equal to plus or minus m lambda, where n is equal to this, m is equal to this. Is it clear? Nana, is it clear? Use your chart box, I told you, right? It is clear that m is equal to 0 gives principal maximum. m 0 పెడితే మనకు principal maximum వస్తుంది. Where m is equal to 1, 2, 3 n minus n gives the minimums. Whenever you have the m is equal to n, gives the principal maximum again. అంటే కండిషన్ ఫర్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ మాక్సిమం అంటే దీస్ టూ కండిషన్స్, ఈ రెండు కండిషన్స్ ప్రిన్సిపల్. రిమెంబర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనం అంటే మీ ఎగ్జామ్లకు ఏం కాదు, దే డోంట్ ఈవెన్ కేర్ ఆల్ దిస్ స్టఫ్, బట్ ద కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్స్ ఎ మ్యాటర్. ఎవ్రీ పాయింట్ దట్ we are getting is important. There are n minus 1 minimas ఉంటాయి between two consecutive principles. How many minimas also they will ask? How many minimas are there between the two consecutive principle? I still confused a lot when I was BSc. I still a lot of confusion, but these important points better. ఇదేమో డైఫ్రాక్షన్ ప్యాటర్న్ తెలుస్తూనే ఉంది మనకి. ఇది ఇంటర్ఫిరెన్స్. డైఫ్రాక్షన్ ఏమైతుంది చూడండి, పీక్ ఉంది, గ్రాడ్యువల్ గా డిక్రీజ్ అయిపోయింది. This is a factor. Diffraction condition is this. See, all are same. This is interference. This is the condition for interference. And this is a together. You have both together. Here, zero order principal maximum, first order principal maximums. When you add it, you're gonna get this. So what I would like you should remember this: m is equal to 0, m is equal to n principal maximums. You can also remember this point, n minus 1 minimum between two consecutive principal maximas. Okay, any doubts, beta? Is there any doubts? Diagram also you have to keep in mind. Okay, Bhavani, Sunil, everybody is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, that's over. Everything is over. Long answer questions are over. And I know there are some quiz questions there. We'll discuss last. What is the grating? Also, I just mentioned 4 marks type again. Diffraction grating consists of many equally spaced parallel slits. Grating contains several thousand sublines per centimeter. Intensity pattern on the screen is a result combined effect of interference and diffraction. Yes, conditions there. See how this diagram also helps a lot. First central, first order maximum, central maximum, first order maximum, 0th order. So all this how they are going to see as a scientist, if you are working in the lab, you feel like anything. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీకు టఫ్గా అనిపిస్తుంది కానీ అక్కడ కొంచెం చేంజెస్ చేస్తుంటే సెట్టింగ్స్లో సంథింగ్ లైక్ ఇన్నోవేటివ్గా ఏదో చేస్తున్నాం మనమంటూ ఒక వీఆర్ గివింగ్ అవర్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ టు ది వరల్డ్, రైట్? సో diffraction final, all these things, I mean, you don't need already, I already completed, but anyway I'll send the slides also. This is the experiment setup. See on the right side, the person who is seeing the diffraction phenomenon, telescope there, also it's there, grating is there, spectrometer, grating spectrometer, everything is there. It's really wonderful actually. అంటే మ్యాథమెటికల్ గా చూస్తే ఒక రకంగా ఉంటుంది, ఎక్స్పెరిమెంటల్ కి వెళ్ళి ల్యాబ్ లో ఉంటే ఇట్ ఫీల్ లైక్ సో హ్యాపీ. సో సిరీస్, how the series works, they last sometime 4 marks. Diffraction grating can be used in 3, basically it's a kind of diffraction only, because in CD also you have a tracks. మనం కరెక్ట్ చూస్తే లోపల ట్రాక్స్ ఉంటాయి, సిడీలో కూడా ట్రాక్స్ ఉంటాయి బిడ్డ. సో ద సెంట్రల్ మాక్సిమం ఆఫ్ ద diffraction pattern యూస్ టు రీడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, అంటే సెంట్రల్ మాక్సిమం ఆ డైఫ్రాక్షన్ తోనే మనం అందులో ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రీడ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, ద 2 ఫస్ట్ ఆర్డర్ మాక్సిమం ఆర్ యూస్డ్ ఫర్ స్టీరింగ్. ఆల్ దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. ఓకే, సో సిడీలో ఏమవుతుందంటే గ్రేటింగే, diffraction grating can be used in 3 beam method to keep the beam on a CD on a track. Okay, so from here another Fresnel, we completed the Fraunhofer, we almost completed. We within a 2 to 3 classes this chapter is over. Almost third unit is also going to complete it. One more unit will be left. Okay, so can we do it this next class? Yes, students. So Fresnel, we already completed basic differences between the Fresnel and Fraunhofer. You have to give your response. Can we do it next class? Yes. Chat box. Yes. Next, okay, sir. Vamshi. Okay, Vamshi. Next is Shiva. Very nice. Okay, nice, great. So I can see here your response. Definitely will continue the Fresnel diffraction, off period. All these important questions there. So every question is important in diffraction. Almost like you may get 30 marks from this unit. Very, very interesting, very important question will be there. In competitive exam also you'll see direct questions in MSc Physics. Okay, hope everything is clear for today. Thank you so much attending. Hope Who took the screenshot? Can anyone put in name here and send me that? I have to note down the attendance. Who took that screenshot?
Nandishna, sir.
Oh, Jayalakshmi, thank you. Thank you, Jayalakshmi. Have a wonderful evening to all. Thank you. I have actually a training session from 7 to 9. I already, cross over 14 minutes. Okay, I have a Lions Club class, International Lions Club from 7 to 9 every day. So I already missed 15 minutes. I have to go and join back to the Lions Club. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye. See you next class.